My name is Russell Grace, and I work with my wife Angela Kullmann, and what we do is a old style of photography called infrared, black and white infrared, which isolates the infrared part of the light spectrum, and we block out all visible light. The resulting effects are that the foliage, because of the chlorophyll, will show up as white on the prints because they're brighter in that part of the light spectrum. And we capture landscapes and landmarks and things that people recognize, we hope, and it takes them a minute to understand what they're looking at, but when they do, it has a nice connection to the customer, and we're very happy about that. I did color photography for many years, and when the digital photography world sort of came upon us, I wasn't all that happy with the results of color, and that it was starting to look the same as many other photographers. All very good work, but I always like to try to distinguish myself. So I always liked black and white, and then I remember the infrared style from many years ago, and I gave that a shot about 8 years ago, and I loved it so much. That's all we do now. Just don't even try to do color work. All we do is the black and white infrared. It has a unique look, and things like memorials and monuments and cemeteries, they create the kind of look I've always been going after, that infrared is the only way to capture, in my opinion, because of the variety of contrast and tonal range that infrared provides you that regular black and white does not. The effect is actually created through the film emulsion itself and the filters we use. We really don't do anything else beyond that. We process the film, we do scan the film and create a digital file through a film scanner, and we do a little bit of work on the computer just to clean up some distracting elements and to draw a little more contrast out, but these negatives are pretty much printed directly through the electronic process. So we got a little bit of the old style, of the old traditional work of photography using film, but we do print digitally. What we try to do is we try to come up with images that grab you, that are meaningful to you in one of a variety of ways. Maybe you've been to these places, maybe it reminds you of something, and to create that image in a way that you haven't seen before, that draws you into the image. It draws us into these images, so we hope it has the same effect as these people that come through, and that hopefully you can see these scenes in a way they haven't really seen it before, to make them think a little more about them. We try to create a product that's affordable for most people trying to buy art. We do all our own printing, we do all our own framing. It's a way to keep our costs down so we can provide a price point that's reachable for folks. It's more important for us to have this artwork in people's hands than it is for us to get rich, which we're not, none of us are really getting rich out here. But it's very meaningful for us to be able to do that. To get a lot of times people who've never bought art before, this is their first piece of art they've bought for their house or for their family, and that really touches us.